welcome to Daily Dispatch powered by HSBC. I'm Priya Sheth, and joining me on this very interesting conversation is Sandeep Aggarwal from Droom. Thank you very much, Sandeep, for joining us today. I want to talk a little bit about the company. It's a lot of exciting times for Droom. The company's filed for an IPO, lots of excitement and activity out there. How has the last year been for you at Droom?
Thank you, Priya. Thank you for having me. And yes, things are very, very exciting at Droom. We started the company 8 years back, have come a long way as a pure play e-commerce, B2C for automobile e-commerce. And especially it is more important in our category because for 140 years, automobile were not bought and sold online. So cracking the code on automobile was so much more difficult. Things have been very, very nicely shaping up for us. We filed our IPO in November of last year and going through the set guidelines and process. But in terms of business, it has shaped up very, very nicely. We have grown very, very rapidly after the first wave of COVID, where in India, there was a almost lockdown for 4 or 5 months. During that time was the first time in our 7 years of history, that time we saw some degrowth, but after that business has come back bigger and better. So, happy to share any specific metrics, but we have been growing in triple-digit growth. Business is very rapidly growing, and we have emerged as the largest platform in the automobile technology side.
Right, Sandeep, I want to talk a little bit about the kind of trends that you've seen evolving. And in 2022, I'm sure a lot of these trends are going to be, coming to their peak. So tell us a little bit about what kind of trends have you been seeing shaping up in the space?
Sure, absolutely. Priya, this is actually maybe it was more pronounced in 2022, but since COVID happened, a few very large trends have emerged in our category. Number one, people no longer prefer ride sharing, and they prefer owning an automobile. This is something I'm sure everyone can relate to. Second is people avoid public transportation, and again, they prefer owning an automobile. I think COVID in a very harsh manner reminded the benefit of owning rather than shared economy. Last 1 decade with the Web 2.0, the world talked a lot about shared economy. It has its own benefit. But with COVID, the biggest trend, I would say, people prefer owning automobile versus ride share. People prefer owning automobile versus public transportation. Third is, unless it is a must-have category, while this may subside somewhat, but unless it is a must-have category, people avoid crowded places or physical interactions. So e-commerce is a natural, has seen more rapid adoption. And fourth is because you may have heard about chip shortage. You may have heard about India implementing BS6 fuel emission in line with European fuel emission standards. And because of uncertainty in the economy, I think these 3 drivers are causing used vehicle becoming more preferred versus new. So these are the some of the trends we are seeing.
Right, at Droom, what will be the focus areas going forward? Are there specific areas that you marked out as these will be the most important for you to focus on for the next coming couple of months?
Absolutely. So Priya, if you allow me, I would like to just mention, first we built India's first ever e-commerce platform for automobile. Travel is 80% online, smartphone is 60% online, even fashion and beauty is 8 to 12% online. But when we started Droom, automobile was not online. So we built an e-commerce platform. Then in order for a digital shift to happen, we started building one by one various vertically integrated services such as a pricing engine, inspection engine, used vehicle historical record engine, loan and insurance, and last mile delivery. So this is how we kind of build a e-commerce platform with all the ecosystem services around it. In the nowadays, our focus is, can we attach loan and insurance when you buy an automobile from Droom? And if we are successful, this can theoretically double our margins. Second is, can we provide in New Delhi and multiple other large cities in metros primarily, we have a very nice last mile fulfillment delivery service. Can we have that? We are present in 1157 cities. So can we have that? How quickly can we have that service with equal quality and bells and whistles available in all 1150 cities? Third is, we are primarily a technology platform. We don't have our own inventory or physical stores. So can we keep on, can we keep on upgrading our technology and computing infrastructure in the time when we talk about metaverse, web 3.0, AI and ML? So constantly upgrading our technology infrastructure. And finally, when the time is right, Priya, we would expand, we will re-pick up our international expansion, which we put on hold during the 2 years of COVID.
Right. For these kind of aggressive plans, I'm sure you're looking at some good amount of investment as well. Has there been an amount that has been outlined? I do understand that you are in the stage of an IPO at this point, but any ballparks in terms of what kind of investment has been sort of planned for this kind of aggressive expansion?
Priya, yes, because of IPO, there are constraints in terms of what I can talk and what I cannot talk. So, in our IPO, we have, it's a 3,000 crore rupees IPO where we will be raising 3,000 crore rupees. 1,000 crore rupees is OFS, which will go to existing shareholders and investors. But 2,000 crore rupees, we have provided the allocation in our DRHP. And a lot of that will go into organic growth, some for the technology, some for acquisitions, and some for international expansion. These are the four specific, four broader buckets. But still, I would say out of these 2,000 crore, a bulk of that will still go into organic growth. And maybe, exact numbers are there in DRHP, and I'm sorry, I don't remember on top of my head. But beyond, so this is how we plan to kind of allocate the capital.
Right. You mentioned that M&A is going to be one aspect that you'll be considering. Are there any areas specifically where you'll be looking at exploring any potential deals in?
Absolutely. Priya, in the last 3 years, we have done 2 or 3 acquisitions. So primarily we have grown through organic growth, but we acquired one NBFC 3 years back. We acquired a couple of small technology tuck-in acquisitions. But we are constantly looking for anything which helps us to increase our exposure in the loan and insurance segment. That is very, very lucrative. And second is anything which helps us to get into content and digital marketing. Third is we'll be looking for any kind of technology play for the automobile vertical. So it could be telematics, it could be some kind of AI ML or some kind of metaverse or augmented reality type of technologies. And other would be really, someone who's doing something in automobile. Our team is great, maybe not funded well, struggling, but the talent, for talent. So these would be the 4 areas where we are very, very actively looking for the potential candidates.
Right. On that note, Sandeep, thank you very much for joining us today. We wish you all the very best in your journey and look forward to your IPO coming very soon. Thanks for your time.